say first, it's quite cold in my studio. Hello, Space Cats. If you've decided to go full on into becoming an author or an illustrator for your children's book, and you're waiting for those royalties to start rolling in, but things are a little bit sort of tumbleweedy for the time being, then maybe you need some extra ways to make money. Here are a few ideas. I'm going to split this into 2 sections, but both might apply to you. So first of all, writers. Your skills. As a writer, you might have other skills too. Can you proofread or write copy or edit? Although it might not be the most scintillating work, it is in the right field and it might open up other opportunities that will benefit you. You could try approaching publishing businesses to see if they need copywriters or offer proofreading services to other authors. But beware with proofreading, you need to get it right. It's quite a big responsibility. So make sure that you know what you're doing and you've got a good eye for detail. Tutorials. You might be able to offer story writing tutorials, either in person or virtually. You could search what people are asking about creative writing. You could start by Googling creative writing, how do I, and then see what pops up. Or ask people what they want to know and then make a tutorial on that. How you deliver that tutorial is up to you. It could be via video or Zoom, or it could be in person, or it could be as a written tutorial online. Courses. How about making a creative writing course? I use a platform called Thinkific, but there are lots of others out there. What do you know that other people might find useful or interesting? You don't have to be a world expert, you just need to have your own perspective. If you want to get an idea on what you could make, I'll link my own courses in the description notes. Mentoring. When you first start out, it's a bit nerve-wracking and there is a lot to learn. As a person who's already been through that phase, you have a lot to offer. Perhaps you could offer mentorship to newbie authors in your field. It means being encouraging, doing a bit of hand-holding and being available to problem solve. This also applies to illustrators. Creative writing prompts. You could create some creative writing prompts to sell as PDFs, either on your website or on a platform like Etsy. And it's great to get someone else to prod you with an opening line or the title of a story, a character or a plot twist. Illustrators. Online platforms. You could sell some of your artwork on a platform like Etsy. You could sell original artwork or postcards, prints or greetings cards. You can also sell PDF printables and downloads, so it doesn't have to be physical items. Your website. You can sell all sorts of things via your own website, as well as promote your work. I sell books, prints and courses on mine, but you could sell large original canvases, pottery painted by you, or anything else at all that you've created. Commissioned work. Perhaps you could do pet portraits or drawings of people's homes or gardens. I have previously worked on huge family portraits, as well as hundreds of dogs, cats, guinea pigs and goats. One of my best friends has actually been commissioned by Father Christmas himself to help write some of those letters to leave with stockings on Christmas morning. Maybe if you've got really nice handwriting, you could offer hand lettering services for things like wedding invitations. Print on demand. If you have written your own book, you could consider publishing it through a print on demand service. That way, when someone orders your book, they print one off and send it directly to your customer, and you get a small royalty. Sell enough books and it soon adds up. There are lots of print-on-demand companies out there. Making other sorts of books. You could make a colouring or a puzzle book for print-on-demand, or make some PDF printable illustrations for children. You could convert the book that you've written into an ebook. This was something that I had to teach myself. I had no experience in how to make an ebook, but I figured it out. So if I could do it, I'm sure you could too. There are lots of really useful tutorials out there on how to do it. Tutorials. You could make some tutorials here on YouTube. Start up your own channel and teach people what you know. Nobody knows what you know, so even if you don't consider yourself an expert, you can still pass on some tips to newbie Illustrator artists. All you need is a can-do attitude and the rest will come. I've just gone past my 5th anniversary of running this channel, and to start with, it was horrible. The best piece of advice that I got when starting my channel was the first 50 videos are likely to be a learning experience. Maybe when you look back in years to come, they might be a bit questionable. I know mine were. But you still need to do them. And once you get past that 50, well, you're well away and you know exactly what you're doing. At least, I hope that's what's happened. Physical products. If you've designed some cute characters, then maybe you could consider using a company like Redbubble or Photobox to put your designs onto things. You can make mugs or water bottles, clothing, stickers, mouse mats, and even mouse hats. Alright, I think I might have made that last one up, but you get the picture. I've just made my first Space Cat merch, which you can find under the shopping tab of my channel. Courses. As with the writing, you can make courses for illustration. I have made quite a few different art courses showing people how to draw things that they might have trouble with. If you Google how to draw ... the most common things that people are searching for will pop into the gap. You could start there. Then just film yourself drawing it and make a commentary and offer some extras like a PDF of your finished piece and find yourself a platform to put it on. Art fairs. If you have physical things to sell, you could try art fairs. Take along your prints or framed originals or massive canvases if you like. Make your work look as professional and welcoming as possible, and make sure you have some promo to give out, either cards or A6 printed sheets to point people to your website. Remember to give your customers a good experience with your cheery demeanour and some nice tissue paper and bags with which they can carry home all the goodies that they've bought from you. 2 other ways to make a bit of money are to do school visits or library visits. And remember, once you start getting a good reputation, you can start charging money, but maybe to start with you might have to do them for free, like I did. Well, there are a few different ideas as to how you can make a bit of extra money. Now, don't give up the whole idea of becoming an author or an illustrator if you have to take on a part-time job doing something you don't really want to do, because hopefully it won't be for long. Next week, I will be looking at whether you can take up art in your 50s or whether it's just too late by then. I'm off to sew rick-rack on a raccoon's badminton racket. I will see you next week. Nanu nanu.